All right, guys, so I am walking to the hospital right now because I am meeting Taylor because we are going to go and have our 9-week ultrasound. Per my app, I should be 9 weeks and 4 days today, and I've been freaking out about this all day, literally, because when we did our last dating scan at about 5 weeks and 4 days, they couldn't see anything, and they told me it was probably like too early. But ever since then, I've just been like freaked out, and so I'm just really hoping and praying for a heartbeat and that everything looks good. So pray for me. Hey guys, what's up? It is your girl Brittany, and I am back today with another video for you. If you are new here, welcome to the fam, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today, if you can't tell by the title already, I am going to be giving you guys my very first pregnancy update, and I'm super excited because as of today, I am 10 weeks exactly, and I think that is so awesome. The reason why I waited a little bit longer to start these pregnancy updates as opposed to when I found out initially, which was, I found out I got my very first positive on the 7th of December. But the reason why I waited is because I had an idea of when I ovulated and when I think I conceived, but I wanted to make sure that the pregnancy was like viable and could be seen through an ultrasound, and that like everything was really good before I really like took off with these pregnancy updates for you guys. So I'm super excited because we did just go and have the ultrasound yesterday, and I am going to include some footage of that here. Yeah, right now. Check it out. All right, so we went in and everything was good. There she is. She's upside down. I'm convinced that it's a girl because the heartbeat was 180 beats per minute. But everything turned out really good. It looks okay. She wasn't moving much, which I'm thinking maybe she's just gonna take after her dad in the chill department, but we'll see. Okay, so we're back, and it was really fun. It was awesome. The tech that we had, I mean, she was great and everything like that. There was no filming allowed in the actual room, which was kind of a bummer, but she did print us out a bunch of pictures, and so that was awesome, and I was just really relieved to finally hear baby's heartbeat. This is my third pregnancy, and this is my third child, and I know sometimes those numbers don't match up, but this is my third pregnancy and my third child, and for some reason, I have just been dealing with a lot of like prenatal anxiety, just really overwhelmed and kind of like overthinking, thinking the worst, like really nervous. I think that there was definitely a difference between this pregnancy and my other two. I think that a lot of it has to do with the fact that we actually planned this pregnancy, and so all the preparation that went into like conceiving, which wasn't a lot, like we're so blessed, it wasn't a lot of like preparation, right? It didn't take us a long time to conceive at all. We are so blessed and lucky in that department, but for some reason this time around I've been around a lot of people in my life who have experienced like loss, and I was just way more in tune with like my body. And I mean, I was taking tests like every single week, and I was just like I kind of had like this anxiety leading up to the ultrasound about whether or not this was going to be like a viable pregnancy, or if I was going to end up as one of those women who have unfortunately lost the pregnancy. And so, you know, I felt really good to hear the heartbeat yesterday, just kind of relieved a lot of the anxiety that I was feeling. And that is going to be like my number one tip for like new moms, is like steer clear from anything on any of your like pregnancy boards that you follow, or any of your like YouTube channels that you watch or videos that you watch. Like make sure that you steer clear from anything that gives you any kind of anxiety or anything that doesn't make you feel good. Like from here on out, like I'm blocking out any posts that have trigger warnings. Like I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to try and stay like really positive and in a positive mindset, because I think that that is like the best you can do is like remain positive and not think on the negative side. And for me, like that's been so important because, you know, even though I'm 10 weeks today, I'm not in the clear yet. And so I just want to make sure that I'm not like feeding my mind with any like negativity. And it is like miscarriage and loss is such a sad thing. And I emotionally relate to those women so much, just because, not because of personal experience, but because I just could not even imagine. And, you know, as mothers, it's like being a mother is such a gift. And so I'm just so grateful that everything went really well yesterday with the ultrasound, and that I can kind of let that ease of like, oh my God, what if something's wrong, like out of my mind for now. So on to this pregnancy update. So as of today, I'm 10 weeks. So I'm going to kind of give you a little bit about week 9 leading into this week. And I don't know whether or not I should do these pregnancy updates. Like, should I do every week or every other week or like once a month? Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys want to see more like weekly updates, or would you feel more comfortable or like it better if I just did like monthly updates? Like, leave down in the comments below what you guys would like to see, and I think that that would be really cool. So I'm gonna talk about some of the symptoms that I've been having. The first symptom that I've been having that has been a killer this pregnancy is the fatigue and the exhaustion. I have never, ever in either of my other pregnancies experienced this much fatigue. And I think, so my youngest is 2 and my oldest is 6. And I am currently 29. So I think maybe when I was 26 and pregnant, like maybe it's because I was like still kind of young and active. I feel like maybe I'm like a little bit older now, and so that's why I'm just so tired. I also do work full time, and then I do have a toddler and a husband and like this crazy busy life that, you know, we've been so fortunate to have. So maybe that's why. Sorry if the light is changing. I'm like really trying to beat the sun here and not bring out my ring light. So hopefully this video looks good and you guys can actually see me, but the sun is going down. I've been dealing with a lot of fatigue, and just life is really overwhelming, and I've just been really tired, and I know exactly when it's gonna hit. It comes in waves certain times of the day, after work being one of them, and I just wanna like literally lay on the couch, like not cook dinner, not do anything. It's just been the worst. Number 2 is the nausea. I didn't experience like morning sickness / all day sickness with my other pregnancies. With my daughter, I was sick for about a week, and it was just kind of like light nausea, like car sickness, motion sickness type of sickness. But this time around, y'all, like I am sick from the moment I wake up in the morning in waves until the time I go to bed, and it is the worst. I don't actually throw up. I'm just like nauseous, and certain things that I eat definitely trigger that nausea, or if I eat too much and I like stuff myself, then I get nauseous. So it's just been literally a whirlwind, and the nausea has been insane. Next thing is that I've been really bloated. Lots of bloat, lots of like gassiness and cramping down there. It's just been really weird trying to get everything regulated, and that's something else that I'm experiencing, so I just wanted to throw that in there. It is totally normal. Another thing that I'm experiencing, if I'm looking down, it's because I have these little notes here in my little handy dandy notebook, but another thing that I'm experiencing is I've had bouts of dizziness and like feeling faint. I have not like lost consciousness or anything like that, but I have to be really careful. If I like stand up too quickly, I find that I get like this rush of dizziness, and like things kind of go swirly for a minute, which is totally normal, but I do have to keep track of it. I have a history of low irons, and I do take an iron supplement every day. If you guys want to see all of the supplements that I'm taking, just leave a comment down below and I can make a separate video about that as well. So yeah, the dizziness has been kind of insane. Obviously, I've been having sore boobs, and I'm really happy about this because the girls have definitely been growing, so that's a bonus. But they have been really sore, so that's been going on. And another thing that's been happening is I've already started to feel the round ligament pain. I think because this is my 3rd pregnancy, like my body kind of already knows what to do, and I already feel like I'm showing, which is crazy. And I will show you guys a belly shot before the video is done, so you'll be able to see like my little 10-week bloat or whatever. When I'm getting out of bed in the morning, or when I'm like turning over or something like that, I've noticed that like my hips and like the ligaments around your belly and pelvis, like I've been getting little, sorry about that guys, my camera died. But yes, I have been getting really sharp ligament pains here and there, and I know that that's what it is because I had them in my previous 2 pregnancies, so I'm very aware of what that is. The last thing that I've been dealing with pretty consistently is that I've been super emotional. I mean, crying at the drop of a hat at literally everything. I've been crying at like movies, at commercials, certain songs that come on. I've been watching a lot of birth vlogs recently, and I always cry like during and at the end when they give birth. I just think that it is so beautiful, and I have just really been getting teary-eyed at everything. I've been crying when my husband brings me home chocolate or ice cream or like anything. He's super sweet, so it's just been, I've been crying at everything, which is not like me because I'm not a huge crier. Another thing with being overly emotional is that I've been taking a lot of things to heart and like kind of getting offended. I am not somebody that's easily offended or anything like that or lets people get to me. I don't really care what anyone has to say, but recently I've noticed there's been a few situations that have popped up where I've been really emotional about something that someone said to me, and I let it get to me and hurt my feelings, and that is just not like me at all. So I know that it is a result of pregnancy. So overall, this pregnancy has definitely been like the rockiest first trimester that I've ever experienced out of my other 2. And I'm just super excited to go along for the ride, and I will definitely keep you guys updated as I go along. I think that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, I hope that you would consider subscribing. Make sure you leave a comment down below about maybe other videos that you would like me to post, and definitely let me know if you guys want me to do weekly updates versus monthly updates. And also, if you're pregnant, like, leave a comment down below so that we can like link up and chat. I love meeting other YouTube moms on here. If you have any advice on how to get through this first trimester craziness, please let me know, and I would love to have the recommendations. Definitely really appreciate all of you guys for all of your support on this channel. I just recently started getting consistent about 3 weeks ago, and I've already accumulated like 60 followers, which I think is so dope that like 60 people want to actually follow me and like watch this channel and support, and I've met so many cool people already, so I'm super grateful for that. And I just thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening, day, and week. Bye.